This I Believe by Brian Serrano. As I looked into my bloody hands, I thought to myself, how can anybody be so cruel? It was the start of a new war, and the person who I called brother was my worst enemy. It all started when we were at my friend Ruben's house. We had all decided to go outside and play. We started to play some football. Everything was good until I tripped on what looked like my brother's foot. As I fell, I landed in a puddle of mud. I got back up and cleaned myself off. I did not know at the time what I had tripped upon, but it really did not matter. As I walked it off, I heard my brother say out loud with that evil voice, "Catch this." I looked back and saw the stick soaring through the air, aimed at my face with high velocity. I had no time to react. As the force of the stick struck my head, the pain traveled throughout my body. I stumbled onto the ground. All I could see was white lights. As I regained consciousness, I grabbed a hold of my face. This warm sensation came upon my face. At first I did not know what it was. As I opened my eyes, I could not see a thing. This warm feeling was blood splattered all over my face. There was so much blood, it was preventing me to see. The thing that was most disturbing about this was the way my brother was laughing. I stumbled to get back up on my feet, and then looked at my brother. His friend stared at my bloody face, and then called my mom. When my mom and dad got there, my dad walked up to my brother and grabbed him by his ear. My mom took me to the hospital. When I got there, I had to get 15 stitches above my left eye. When I walked into the door of my house, I could hear my brother crying. He was grounded without anything for about 3 weeks. I started to laugh. At that moment in time, I soon realized the wise saying my grandma used to say, "El que se ríe el último se ríe mejor," which means the last one to laugh laughs the hardest. Another time this wise saying came into use was when my best friend and I went to Willowbrook Mall for the Halo Reach midnight release. I'm what they call a hardcore gamer. This means I play video games all the time. Ever since Halo, the original one, came out for Xbox back in 2001, I have been Halo's biggest fan. As every great thing comes to an end, Halo Reach was the last of its trilogy. Josh and I could not wait to get our hands on this game. The game was finally here, so we had to take a long, treacherous journey to the mall. We wanted to be the first ones in line, so we decided to go early. It was a cold Tuesday morning, 12 a.m. to be exact, and we were the first ones in line. About 300 people showed up, and at these events people are always trying to cut the line. The line was long. It went around the food court and into the parking lot. We had waited for about 6 long hours in order for us to get the game. Just as we suspected, there was a guy that cut it in front of us. It was a big 350-pound truck driver, covered in tattoos from head to toe. This monster looked back and started to chuckle, knowing we weren't going to be able to do anything about it. We were intimidated but not scared, so we started to make a plan. The plan was to run around him just as they opened the door, and run as fast as we could so we could be the first ones in line again. The plan was simple but effective. We knew this monster would be slow because of his weight. As he was bamboozled by our running skills, he knew that he was defeated. As we got our games, we walked up to him and laughed at his face for underestimating us. Through the different situations that have happened over the course of my lifetime, I believe the last one to laugh laughs the hardest.